Are you listening?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shantae, and today in my world, I'm gonna hit y'all with a quick little story time. This is not even what's supposed to be the video that I was posting today, but sometimes things just do not go as planned, and this is exactly why I'm giving y'all this video today. As you can see, I don't even look like myself in my opinion, and I don't even feel like myself, nor do I really sound like myself, but it's been a week for me. So we're gonna get right into this video, and y'all do not judge me on these braids. They probably don't look that bad to y'all, but honey, up close, it's like, girl, I can't even see my parts no more. I was supposed to be taking them out. I love them, but it's like it's time for them to go. But it's like, that's the reason why this story time is a part of why these are still in my head. So let's jump right into it. And hopefully if you enjoyed this video, no matter of fact, when you enjoy this video and when you watch it all the way to the end, make sure that you like this video for me. Comment down below if you want to comment down below. Tell a friend and tell a friend. And most importantly, hit that big red button that says subscribe so your girl can keep on floating and keep on moving, because 1,000 subscribers, I am coming for you. And y'all, I just feel like I'm so close, and I just feel like we can get me there. So let's get right into this video, y'all, of what happened to me this past week. And like I said, things that you're supposed to have planned for yourself don't always go as planned. So this past week on Wednesday, I was having like a regular day. So I woke up in the morning time, and I was cool. I felt like myself. I felt good. Before I even tell y'all what's going on, let's just let it be known, I'm not a sickly person. I rarely ever get sick. I mean, years and years can go past without me getting sick. So when I get sick, it's the worst of the worst. Like, my body shuts down. I'm completely down for the count. Don't ask me to do nothing, go nowhere, be somewhere, anything like that. Because if I'm sick, it's a wrap. So back to what I was saying. Wednesday, woke up, regular day, got out of bed. I was cool. Come towards the afternoon, I felt my body changing a little bit. But I'm like, I don't know what this could be. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to try to beat whatever this is. And I feel like if I took some medicine beforehand, I could beat whatever is going on, because my throat started to feel like a little bit sore, just a little bit. It wasn't nothing to go crazy about. And I had told myself, like, you could take some medicine to go ahead and try to beat whatever is trying to come about. So I had to go to Walmart anyway. I went to Walmart to take something back. But I went ahead and went to their medication aisle, and I had got like the knockoff brand of their what is it called? Oh, the Alka-Seltzer. I wanted some NyQuil because I knew that would put me to sleep just that night, but they didn't have none. So I was like, okay, I'll get the knockoff I'll get the knockoff brand of the Alka-Seltzer Plus, and I'll do the day and the night, where it's both of them in a box. So I went here, as soon as I got in the car from Walmart, I took a pill, and it's like, you could take some again every 4 hours. So I took it. Okay, I'm like, my throat kind of got a little numb. It's like the pain went away for a hot second. So that day, I'm just still out and about. I done let my nephew drive. We like going around, and went to my sister's house, chopping it up with her for a while. But it's like, I'm like, I still don't feel like myself. And my voice was starting to change a little bit, but it hadn't fully changed yet. So that night, I'm like, okay, I'm about to take the nighttime pill, and I'm like, hopefully it'll make me sleepy, it'll make me drowsy, and overnight it'll sink in to where in the morning I'll be back to myself. In the morning, I was worse. And that night, before I even went to sleep, I was freezing. Mind you, I have my AC on still because it's still hot, and I sleep with a fan. I just like to be comfortable. Like, I want to get out the shower, be a little cool, a little cold, the type of feeling to make your shoulders do like this. That's how I like to feel. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to get under these covers. So I'm sleeping in like stuff that I normally wouldn't even sleep in at this point. And I done used I got my sheet on, my comforter on, and I got one of my like covers from my couch. I'm freezing. And I already told myself, like, I do not feel like myself. I do not feel good. I don't feel like myself. So I'm like, oh man, that means something's probably about to get worse for me. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this pill. Let me see if it'll knock it out. Knock it out the park. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up. It's a new day. I'm gonna get back going how I normally would be going. Y'all. Thursday I woke up. I felt like crap. I felt like I got hit by a bus. I felt like I was swallowing fire rocks going down my throat. My throat hurt so freaking bad. I was super salty. I was freezing. I had the chills so bad. And I woke up in this sweat. It was crazy. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, yeah, I knew automatically I had strep throat. You know, at least that's what I'm telling you. I got strep throat. Mind you, I had strep throat last year too, and I know exactly how I feel. You have it. Well, I'm gonna tell you how it makes me feel. I get a fever. My lymph nodes get real painful. They swell up. The back of my throat was red. It hurted so bad. I was convincing myself to keep staying hydrated because you don't want to get dehydrated because then I'll have to go to the hospital. But I'm like, okay, I try to drink stuff, but I wouldn't eat nothing. I didn't eat nothing the whole day on Thursday. So I'm like, man, I feel terrible. I felt so bad. My energy was down, so low. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get up and I'm going to at least try to get in the shower. If anything, I'm going to get in the shower. Get in the shower. Call my doctor when I got a little bit of strength. Oh, I'm going to call my doctor. Let me see if I can get into my doctor's office. Mind you, you know, normally if you call your doctor the same day, sometimes you could not get in. But you may be lucky. Somebody might have canceled. He may have an open space. You could go in there. Honey, not me. I was not able to get into the doctor. I was so salty. I'm like, this cannot even be what it's going to be because I do not like urgent cares. I don't like the little clinic. I don't know if wherever you all are from, if you even have something called the little clinic. Where I'm from, we have something called little clinic. And it's inside of different Kroger's. And we have urgent cares, of course. And I don't like either one because I just feel like they're very misleading. So I called my doctor. She like, well, he can't see you today. Try to go to an urgent care. And I was like, you don't think I should go to the emergency room? She was like, no, I would just try to go to somewhere smaller before you go to the emergency room. Knowing me though, in my head, I was like, Shantae, you should have just went to the emergency room, taken care of. You know, you would have been good. You would have been back at home in the bed resting. What do y'all think I did? Took the advice of the nurse on the phone. Took my bus to urgent care. Yeah. Urgent care gets on my last nerves, and I'm telling you that's gonna be, if anything happens again, it's gonna be my very, 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 very last resort, last move, last everything, because I cannot stand going there. And I'm sorry if anybody who's watching this works at urgent care. But y'all, it just never does me good. So I go to urgent care. I have to wait for a while. To me, I waited forever. But of course, I'm impatient because I don't feel good. I don't even have any energy to be in here. I could barely swallow. My spit, it hurts so bad. Everything is just painful. And I know at this point I have strep throat because I had it last year. I know the feeling. It feels terrible. So anybody that's watching this, if you know you had strep throat before and you know it's painful, you know how I feel. If you haven't had it before, it's a blessing that you have not. Because I wouldn't want nobody to experience this at all. It's not like no normal sore throat where you could gargle with salt water, get some throat lozenges, spray that little spray in the back of your throat. No, that's not going to help for anything. Anyway, go to urgent care. The nurse, she understands what I'm saying. She was like, oh, okay, you're naming all the symptoms for strep throat. And y'all, it make your breath stink. That was one of my symptoms. I'm like, oh man, like I know this what it is. So she like, you know, I'm gonna give you a rapid strep test to see if you got like the strep throat. Oh, okay, I know it's gonna come back positive. So she swabbed me in my throat, about to make me throw up. But anyway, she got it. It's gonna take 5 minutes. I'm sitting there forever waiting for the doctor to come in. She comes back and says, your strep test came back negative. I'm just like, girl, no it didn't. But mind you, when I was coming into the urgent care, I kept seeing signs about COVID tests. And I also was reading the reviews because I've never been to this urgent care before, and it was people saying like they make you get a COVID test. They try to test you with a COVID test every time because they want you to have to pay for it, because I guess a lot of insurance is no longer paying for COVID tests, so you'll have to wind up paying out of your pocket. I don't know if that's the scam or not, but I know that pissed me off. So don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say it's impossible for me to get COVID. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying how I felt and what I just went through last year, and I knew this what my body was going through. I already knew that I had strep throat, but whatever, do what you gonna do. So she come back and say it's negative. I'm like, oh, okay. And she gonna try to say, well, you didn't have no patches, no white patches in the back of your throat. Because if you have strep throat, you can have white patches in the back of your throat along with it being like red and swole back there, but you don't always develop the white patches. Like last year when I had it, I didn't develop that, but I knew that still was strep throat. Even my doctor had confirmed that's what it was. So she like, well, I'm gonna just give you a COVID test. I don't mind that you're giving me the COVID test, but I'm really telling you, like, I know what it is. No, I'm not a doctor either. No, I'm not a doctor. But I'm like, I know for a fact this is what it is. So she said, well, if your COVID test comes back negative, then I'll just treat you for strep. So you just on a whim gonna give me some medicine for strep, and you don't even believe that's what I have. But, oh, okay. Pissing me off every time. Everything that was coming out her mouth was pissing me off. But whatever, I don't feel good. I don't even have the energy to keep going back and forth with you at this point. She come back 5 minutes later. Your COVID test was negative. Oh, was it? Thank you. And I'm being sarcastic, but I am thankful. I'm thankful to God. Believe me, I'm thankful that my test was negative, because I don't need those problems. But I'm just like, so now you want to treat me for strep, which I'm telling you that I had the whole time. So then she gives me this antibiotic. And just fast forward, y'all, that's what I'm on now. And it's slowly but surely working, but it's just like I wanted to hurry up because my throat is still a little sore. I still don't have that much energy. My voice is not all the way back to normal. And my fever have broken though. I haven't woke up in big sweats and big chills like the last couple of nights that I have, so that's a good thing. But I'm just ready to get back to 100% of me, because when I'm sick, I just be so down, and I be, you know, just in the house, balled up, laying down, watching TV, which is like, you know, that's what you're supposed to do if you're not feeling well. But I'm like, I be out for the count. I do not feel like myself at all. And I know that it be a 360 for me. That's why I'm like, I already be knowing. When I'm sick, I am sick. I'm not oh, it's just a little cold, or oh, you just got a little bit of this. Like, no, I be down, and you need to give me an antibiotic so that I can get back going. So I'm hoping this pulls through. But like I said, this was just gonna be a short little video, because this wasn't even the video I had planned initially. But I was just like, let me tell them about how my week went. It's just as crazy sometimes how you have stuff planned for yourself and it doesn't go as planned, because you know, I plan on taking out these braids. I had a funeral actually to go to today. I had my nephew. He literally just turned 18 years old, which is a big deal because I seen him born. I missed his birthday dinner. Just like little things like that. I was just like, ugh. But you know, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna do what I need to do to try to get myself back to good health. And that's what we're gonna do. So next time you see me, I'm gonna be in a more upper mood. I'm gonna be smiling more. It's gonna be back to the regular Shantae, but just know that I don't feel good. But I still want to give you all a video because y'all my family and I mess with y'all. But just know, pray for me. I'll get better, and I will see you all in the next video. So until next time, don't forget to like this video. Comment down below if you got anything to say. Comment down below if you ever had strep. Let me know how it made you feel, because I know how it makes me feel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share this video. Most importantly, subscribe, guys, because I love when you're in my world. So until next time, guys, bye.
Are you listening?
Hey, 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 hey. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Don't talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae.
I'ma talk about it, okay?
Only place I wanna be is in Shantae's world. Only place I wanna be is in Shantae's world. Only place I wanna be is in Shantae's world. Only place I wanna be is in Shantae's world. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae. Don't talk about it, Shantae. Let's talk about it, Shantae.